Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. The final confirmed ratings for Batwoman Season 2 are now in. There was only one very slight change. The demo remained the same at 0.10, and the ratings went up from a 0.404 to a 0.413. So up a staggering 9,000 people. But it still made the finale the third lowest rated episode ever of the series. So because we're a bunch of nerds here, I thought, wouldn't it be good to see exactly how well or not the Batwoman Season 2 ratings compared to the other Arroverse Season 2 shows, because there are quite a few of them now. And then we can actually track to see whether or not it's doing as well as they were, better than they were, worse than they were. But first, before we do that, I just want to make a comparison to the Season 1 ratings. So the Season 2 had an average of 0.495, so less than 500,000 average viewers, and a demo of 0.12. And that is down substantially. Season 1, you can see, had an average rating of 0.995, which was boosted, of course, due to that Crisis episode of 1.7 million and the initial episodes 1 and 2, and 3 to 4 early doors, shall we say, Batwoman, with a demo of 0.26. So yes, it's lost essentially half of its viewership, but probably way more concerning is it's lost just over half of its core demographic, which is the 18 to 49. That's the sweet spot. That isn't good news. But, are we being too harsh? How did, for instance, Arrow Season 2 do in the ratings? Well, let's just have a look, shall we? Arrow Season 2 aired in 2013-2014 and averaged 2.62 million per episode. With an exceptionally consistent season. If you just look down, started at 2.7 and ended at 2.3. So that was pretty damn consistent, with a demo of 0.91. So very popular with the 18 to 49 crew. Ratings wise, doing very well indeed. But you could say, hey, Az, this is 2013, 2014. Yeah, do you know something? There is a slight bias here. I do have to confirm that. Of course, something happened last year, the coof. And so people had more time than ever to sit down and watch television. So Batwoman does have an unfair advantage over these shows. Yes, I think we can safely say in comparison that Arrow Season 2 absolutely demolished Batwoman Season 2 in every single way, shape, and form. So what about The Flash? The Flash Season 2. Surely that can't compete. Batwoman's a black lesbian, after all. So Flash Season 2, oh dear God, averaged 3.5 million in terms of viewership per episode. This is, folks, bear in mind, with an average demo of 1.37. And this Season 2 for The Flash ran from 2015 to 2016. Holy cow. So The Flash Season 2 actually performed better than Arrow Season 2 by quite a bit as well. Nearly 1 million extra people an episode, and about 0.40 better per episode on the demo as well. And I think that had more to do with The Flash Season 2. Well, The Flash in general, I think, being slightly lighter in tone than Green Arrow, which was a good contrast until they homogenized everything and every CW show felt exactly the same. But yes, that is fantastic. I can't even imagine a CW show getting 3 million viewers nowadays. Even Walker Texas Ranger, which stars are called Jared Padalecki from Supernatural fame. I think that did like 2.2 for the very first episode of season 1. But now look, we see here on episode 8, that's a 3.9. Here we are, episode 14, 3.9. 13, episode 14, 3.9. Episode 15 is 3.8. It's unbelievably consistent. Holy goodness gracious me. What a palaver. So let's have a look at Supergirl. Now, Supergirl, of course, has a slightly different story, because Supergirl season 1 debuted on CBS, or something like that, and it didn't perform how they wanted it to perform, and it averaged just over 6 million viewers an episode. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for CBS. And so the show was actually picked up by the CW. It was going to get cancelled, but they spoke to the CW, and the fans were like, please, can you put it down to the CW instead? They listened. They did it. How did Supergirl Season 2 perform on the CW? An average of 2.356 million per episode, with a demo of 0.73. So that was technically its first season on the CW, but it was the second season of the show. So again, performing relatively consistent. Started off with 3 million viewers, ended with 2.1 million. Yeah, there was a bit of fluctuation towards the end of season 2. Might have had something to do with the fact that the show was absolutely dog shit, and it was falling apart at the seams with intersexual feminist nonsense. But this ran from 2016 to 2017. That was the season run. So we're not exactly talking thousands of years ago here. We're only talking a couple of years back. 4 years back. So again, absolutely annihilating the 0.495 Batwoman with its 0.10 demo. But hey, again, I have been, not slightly naughty, but I've front-loaded this. Of course I front-loaded this. I've used the 3 main Arrowverse TV shows, Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl. There are, of course, a couple of smaller shows. There is Legends of Tomorrow, and there's also Black Lightning. So I think when we go to these shows, we're probably going to get something more on par. Even though Batwoman is a part of the Bat family and in Gotham, and never mind. So let's have a look at Legends of Tomorrow, because surely Batwoman would be competing with season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow, which did an average of 1.8 million per episode. I snorted. Yes, even season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow managed to clock an average of 1.81 million with a demo of 0.64. And this ran from 2016 to 2017. Same as Supergirl. But this is utterly, utterly crazy. You can see a couple of big ratings here. The 3.3 million, that was the crossover event. And the 2 million, which of course was the episode straight after the crossover event. So they did actually pick up a few more viewers, which dissipated shortly after. But an average of 1.8. And even if we took out those two, which are anomalous ratings because of the way that they did the crossover, etc., we technically go from a 1.8 to a 1.5. So the consistency is very much there. But the demo remained very solid, 0.64. So even Legends of Tomorrow, which had a bunch of people on the show in its second season, could do a decent, good rating. But now then, we have the one franchise left, Black Lightning. Now, Black Lightning, of course, is not a particularly well-known superhero. Sure, in the realms of nerddom, you know, I'm sure everybody's going to claim, oh, yeah, I love Black Lightning. I've totally heard of, I've read probably 2 Black Lightning comics in my life. And that's about it. Never been interested in the character. It's very much a DEF list type of character. Surely Black Lightning Season 2, you know, they got the Season 1 out of the way. Season 2 couldn't compare with a character from the Bat family. Okay? So Black Lightning Season 2 average ratings were 0.963, just under 1 million, with a demo of 0.30. So even in Black Lightning's second season, they managed to do twice as much in the terms of the viewership of the episodes per episode than Batwoman, and nearly, not quite, but about 2.5 times the demo still, averaging a 0.30. And this is the worst of the bunch. This is the worst of the bunch by a country mile, and it's doing twice as much as this absolute unmitigated disaster, which has been picked up for a Season 3, which has lost Dougray Scott, which has lost Kate Kane. Oh, I simply cannot wait to see how Season 3 is going to pan out. Oh, of course, and it lost one more thing. Its coveted Sunday slot. That's now gone, and that's going to move the show, I think, to a Wednesday night instead. So there we go. Comparative. If we compare all the Season 2s of the Arrowverse shows, from Arrow all the way down to Black Lightning, yeah, they all absolutely annihilated Season 2 of Batwoman.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
Now this shocks me.
Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.